fired a gun this century? So you used to be in the military?
Yes.
So you must have fired a gun or two?
Yes, I have.
So today, I'm going to take you to a Korean shooting range. Okay. We'll fire some real guns and see what your ability's like.
Degraded.
But you used to be good, right?
I used to be good.
And it's like riding a bike, you never forget.
Yes, but as long as I have the practice.
Practice?
Yes.
You didn't get practice in war, you just shoot.
Yes, but you've been training the year before or...
You've had like 30 years of training.
Yes, but I've had 30 years of not training.
Do you think it'll be good?
I think it'd be competitive.
Against me, who's never fired a gun.
Well, against anybody, yeah.
Who's your money on?
I would say...
Do you think he'll win?
Yes. And then you'll say that you couldn't because you're left-handed.
Does it make a difference? Do you have left-handed guns?
No.
No, but that wouldn't stop me from making an excuse, though.
I use that excuse all the time.
I know.
In fact, probably gives you an advantage.
Why? That's him getting his excuses in already. Then shall we go?
Yep, okay.
Okay, this way. 안녕하세요. So here we are inside the shooting range. What's your first impression?
It's very militarised. Just seems everything with the uniforms, the receptionists have gun vests and...
Do you have anything like this in the UK?
Not that the public can walk into. They're mostly private clubs.
So I think lots of English people, when they go abroad, they like to do this, as I say, in various countries around. When they go travelling, they like to do it, right?
Possibly, yes. Yeah, I've never seen anything like it at home anyway, nothing at all.
No.
So how long were you in the military?
35 years, 36 years.
And were you good at shooting?
No. As an aircrew, you only needed to do a test every year, and even then you didn't have to pass it. It was just a familiarisation, but we never carried weapons anyway, so...
What are you expecting to score today out of 100?
Anything better than 0 is a bonus.
Ever met any Korean military?
I have. I did a course in the UK where we had a Korean major on the course.
How would you compare them to British military?
Just the same, he was aircrew, so...
Not so much experience firing guns.
No.
In the UK we used to have military service, right?
Up until when I was a teenager in the early 60s.
Just escaped it?
Just escaped it.
Decided to do it anyway? What made you decide to join the military?
I guess my father, grandfather, brother had all been in the military, and I was really at a loss what to do, so I...
What was the training like?
Long.
I mean, I guess basic training, you must have had some shooting.
Oh yes, basic training, we learned how to fire submachine guns, rifles, pistols.
And when you said you had to do an annual familiarisation, what guns were you firing then?
As aircrew, it was just a pistol because you didn't have the space or ability to carry a submachine gun or rifle.
So what were you supposed to do when you get shot down behind enemy lines?
I don't know, because I was never in that situation. I never actually carried a pistol in the aircraft, even when we were practicing for war.
Is this more your style?
Oh yes.
Scary.
But I need a long magazine so that you can just go...
So you can just spray bullets around them?
Oh no.
First time I fired one, warned you there was a kick, but what it didn't go was, you're aiming and it goes... like that.
You shouldn't fracture or break your shoulder or collarbone or whatever.
You got one of these?
Won't
Won't happen big enough. Oh, they might. It's probably actually the same size. It's just Father's massive head.
Aren't you going to salute me?
No.
Soldier.
No, you have to salute first.
But it should be the same thing, right? You should be comparing like with like. We'll make a special category for you, like retired soldiers who never fired a gun in anger.
I'm not a soldier.
Well,
military.
Is it military?
Things I see when we
He's even brought his own
detective television programs.
You can watch the results of a Korean military service to get some ideas.
Wow, that was a good one.
Straight down the middle.
Are you feeling the pressure?
Still inside the centre ring.
Yeah.
Was he reshot a hole? Where did that one go?
That's 9.
Have you got any tips for me?
Yeah, close your eyes and hope for the best.
I'm trying not to jump, and every time I do.
It's either hitting that ring on the 9 every time, or...
When was the last time you fired a gun? This century?
No. I would say that.
When you're still wearing red coats?
Maybe 30 years ago.
30 years ago.
25 to 30 years ago.
So you've been out of the military for 20 years now.
Well, I'll give them a big thumbs up regardless.
Lots of holes in the middle.
Whether he would be expected to do as well as that or not, I don't know. How long ago does he shoot regularly, or do you not know?
Well, I can't say that because he's supposed to be a random dude that we don't know.
Oh, right.
공군으로 어떻게 나왔어요? 점수는 어떻게 나왔어요?
99점이요.
99점?
100점 했으면 더 좋았을 텐데 조금 아쉽긴 하네요.
근데 왜 이렇게 잘하세요?
한국 남자들 대부분은 군대를 갔다 와가지고 어느 정도는 쏩니다. 잘 쏘실 것 같아요.
저요? 저는 아닌 것 같아요. 이만큼은 아닐 거예요. 저는 그냥 이 안에 어딘가 있으면
아니에요, 잘하실 거예요. 파이팅 하세요.
좀 꿀팁이 있어요?
꿀팁이요. 호흡을 잘 조절해야 돼요.
아.
호흡이 좀 차실 거예요.
그러니까 이렇게
참고
들어올 때
다 같이 쏘시는 거예요?
아니, 우리 둘만. 아버지 원래 군인이어가지고 지금
솔저?
공군.
공군?
네.
리스펙. 군복무는 얼마나 하셨어요?
36년.
36년.
네. 저도 비비탄 여러 번 해봤는데 이거는 처음이거든요. 그럼 뭐 비비탄하고 이거는 뭐 근 차이예요?
반동을 생각하고 쏴야지 안 생각하고 쏘면 다 오려. 이런 식으로 돼가지고.
바쁘지 않으시면 저희 아버지랑 한번 대회하고
제가 근데 군복무를 36년이나 하셨는데
근데 한지는 30년 됐잖아요. 그냥 부담 갖지 말고 그냥 나라의 뭐라 해야 되나? 자존심? 그 최근에 올림픽 했잖아요. 한국은 메달 여러 개 땄고 제가 영국 사격 메달 따는 거 한 번도 못 봤거든요. 그래서 잘 될 것 같은데요.
긴장되는데.
그럼 저희는 들어갈 테니까
네.
하는 거 보고 무서우면 그냥 도망가시면 돼요. 저희 나오기 전에.
예, 알겠습니다. 한번
근데
보겠습니다. 그럼.
좀 할만할 것 같으면 여기 있으라고 했습니다. 네.
알겠습니다.
네.
파이팅.
네. Right, let's go.
Oh dear.
Who win? What do you think?
Who? Oh, I wouldn't like to say. Probably.
Father?
Did he hit the target?
The last two. Okay.
I can't see. I can't see.
하나 날라갔어요.
와우.
Oh look.
그래도 너무 잘 쏘셨는데요?
Thank you.
근데 보니까 제일 확실한 거는 저한테 있어요.
제일 센터 맞추시긴 했네. 완전 만족스러우실까요?
저요? 역시 저도 좀 아쉽네. What did you get?
95.
뭐해요?
What did you get, Paul?
93.
Oh, you beat your father.
Yeah.
You know what his problem is? He kept shooting in the same wrong area but never adjusted.
No, I was just aiming for the previous hole.
They all come together but in the wrong area.
How did you manage to get 99 out of 100?
한국 남자들은 대부분 군복무를 하고 오기 때문에 기본적으로 사격 실력이 어느 정도 있는 것 같아요.
Because he's younger and because he's shot a gun within the last few years, whereas me it's 25, 30 years.
인정합니다.
아버지가 전역한 지
네, 4년 됐어요.
아버지는 지금 25, 30년 만에 총 쏘는 거니까.
Better muscles. That was really heavy. It was.
You chose it.
뭐 선택하셨어요? 베레타?
6-hour.
군 시절에 실제로 쓰던
What did you use to fire when you were
A Luther.
Luther? 네.
글록으로 같이 했으면 또 어떻게 됐을지.
The choice of gun is very important. So you should have had the same, at least the same gun. That would give a better comparison of skill.
Yeah. What gun were you using?
글록.
I'll try a Glock.
So you want to have another go against him with a different gun?
Same. Well,
The same gun as him,
Yeah.
but your choice, right?
완전 재밌을 것 같아요.
그럼 바꿔서 해보시면 될 것 같은데?
좋아요.
하시고 내려.
So did you watch any of the shooting at the recent Olympics?
A little bit, yes, yeah.
always clash with something else.
Sort of see all the memes with the cool Turkish guy and the very composed Korean woman getting their medals. And
Oh, yeah.
despite the fact that nobody really owns guns here, I don't know why Korea always does so well at shooting. Like a big deal about all the men have to go and do military service so they don't know how to fire a gun.
Yes.
But actually it's the women who are getting the medals.
Because men actually have to do it for real and shoot people. Bang, 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 bang. Doesn't matter.
Evaluate my...
Not bad for a beginner.
Wasn't your first one the best one? You seemed to do quite well at the beginning, but then go a bit of...
Well, in the middle he told me I was like pulling the trigger too quickly.
Yeah.
Oh,
You start
okay.
off like relaxed and pulling it slowly, and then in the middle you're like,
Okay.
But your grouping's good in places. Got two there.
there's one.
Is it?
We've got 3 here, 2 there.
Stand them side by side and then declare the winner.
Okay, good luck. The king and country.
Good luck. Test.
Who do you think is going to win?
I think the young pup, he looks more,
He looks more what?
more,
Stable.
yeah, professional.
Oh, that was terrible. 7.
It's even worse.
That's worse. At this rate, he's going to miss completely.
Did he overcorrect? Oh dear.
Oh, Still, I think Korea's going to win. I think you're going to win on 6 hour
Yeah.
and get accumulated on Glock.
Yeah, that was completely different. It was so light that you couldn't.
Yeah.
The Glock was so light, it was difficult to. Where at least with the 6 hour, it was heavy enough that.
아니 좀 더 무거운 게 사실 안정감이 있긴 하거든요.
How was that the second round?
This was a lot more difficult for me because the gun was so much lighter that it was difficult to hold in one place.
But you were
Oh,
complaining.
this one's too heavy, this one's too
I was just
light.
about to say,
What
complaining
do you want?
that the other one was heavy.
You're going to keep trying until you find the perfect gun.
Yes, of course, that's what all the professionals do.
Did you win or not?
This one, no, but when I compare the 6 hour versus 6 hour, it's very close.
Okay, so you're satisfied.
Yes, considering I haven't done it for so many years.
Yeah.
And I'm old.
And how does this compare to your like when you used to do it back in the day?
Oh, this is fairly poor.
So like 30 years ago, you'd have been like,
10s and 9s.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you ask him to come along and compare the results and
have a photo.
have a photo, yes?
Okay. 혹시 저희랑 사진 한번 찍을 수 있을까요?
너무 좋죠.
기념 사진. So how was it overall?
It's quite fun, actually. Brings back memories of doing it in the dim and distant past.
Do you need someone like behind you yelling at you to do better?
Once I got used to the noise and stopped jumping every time there was a shot.
You don't want to try it yourself?
No, maybe one time. Yeah, I might. Yeah, but not under pressure though. Just surely, like we sort of in the evening after you've eaten and you're kind of relaxed and it's kind of
After
a
a
fun.
few beers.
Well, maybe I'll probably do better actually. Yeah.
What happened to the old maxim of letting your father win?
Well, I was trying to. I kept trying to shoot that badly, but I couldn't. What do you expect me to do? I couldn't miss the target totally.
No, I can see it would be quite a fun thing to belong and to do something like, because it gives a whole. It's a skill, isn't it? It's like anything, archery, anything.
So next
Darts.
Archery.
Yeah, I've never done that. That's more readily available in the UK.
There are places like this for archery as well.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I think it does come down to being physically fit as well, regardless. Some upper body strength and arms, and you do just holding.
Oh, okay.
Like that.
Well, I don't know. I
Yeah,
didn't hold
it's quite hard to keep your arms stretched out like this.
Well, yes.
And the body armour was like,
Is it restrictive?
it was digging in here, so it's like, you kept trying to put your arms out like that, but in reality you have to go like that because of the body armour. It's not easy.
That's your excuse.
Why do I need an excuse for getting 93?
Actually, I was quite surprised when I was asked who I thought would win. I thought your dad would win. Do they have a category for for veterans?
We were watching the Korean guy shooting earlier, but before we went in,
Yes, but it's obviously he has had some training though, isn't it?
well, by his stance, the way he
And the fact he took his time to do it rather than bang, 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 bang.
he seemed to take an age between each round, whereas I was like. But he said in the military they only fire rifles, not pistols. So
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah.
But would they, in the military though, would they have the time that they serve? Would they have constant weapons training, or is it something they just do for the first 6 weeks and then go off to
I
various?
asked him, and in the unit he was in, he fired 100 rounds a year.
Okay.
But most of them, they might fire real guns when they do basic training, and then the rest of the time they don't at all.
No, they're oft doing shuffled into some other position or what have you. Okay.
I think we had 20 rounds a year when we fired.
They probably don't even have that now.
Probably don't have guns anymore.
He looked very, very professional in a good sense of the word.
Well, you could tell from the t-shirt he was wearing, army colour.
Olive green.
I noticed yesterday when we were at the fabric market, there were loads of military
Camouflage.
fabrics you could purchase.